Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Out towards the flank. Son Heung-min. Quarter of an hour played. Rodri calmly anticipates. Pele looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pele. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland gets flagged offside. Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's worked it through. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivers the ball. Cáceres. And this is Pele!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar. And that could set him on his way. Good ball, good take. And he thumps it clear. And that's been won straight back. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get it through? And he's lost his man here. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. This to make it 1-0. What a save by David Raya! Oh no, he misses from the spot.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Good read, needed to be.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rijkaard. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. This is Batistuta. Great ball, and he's in here. Cross in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ball swung. Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. And that could well be the winner.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Simple, certain, decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hazard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. It's been slipped through. He has found the way through. Goes long and straight.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire...
Yamal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Batistuta. Yamal gets into some space. He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. 2 minutes to be added on. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to...
Pele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! It's Bebeto, Messi, nice interception, well timed. That could spell trouble, and he's lost, shooting chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No way through. Rijkaard. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And here's Burak Yilmaz. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guardiola. Well, played right into his path. Real chance! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a good ball. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's had it nicked away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cáceres. Pele ploughing through the middle. And he thumps it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rodri. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution.
Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period. Pelé. Batistuta. Big chance! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. Bebeto. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Pelé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. And that has been cut short. Oh, Red, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Azar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Yamal. Played into the box. And he's managed to get rid. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hazard, he has found the way through. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Yamal! Can he finish? Should have put that one away.
Guardiola really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Header comes in! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Messi is offering... Oh, they could be caught out here. Haaland! And the finish! It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
It's Bebeto. He's beaten the last man, and he shoots!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Big relief, it just needed better contact. And he was quick to react. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's on his way! Oh, such a clever touch. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Hidetoshi Nakata, genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone, in many ways, who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, an excellent import who paved the way for others.
Indeed, technique, intelligence, great work ethic too, and he had so many strengths.
Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There will be a throw-in. Hit into the middle. And we have our very first corner. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake.
Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. Always onto this. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah. They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be...
And a chance! He's got it all! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence, win good ball, and they're in.
After 23 minutes is number 10, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Koundé. Koundé
Looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's under a lot of pressure there. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pele! Oh, it's hit the post! And that was very necessary.
just about within shooting range.
Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bullish header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Takes the shot!
That comes as a mighty relief. No goals as yet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's Pele!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Oh, Messi! In towards the backs, it's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Looking for the run, and this is Pele! He has found the way through.
Turns and goes back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here.
No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And they've got rid. Threads one in. Mbappe. Jorginho. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So, how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best.
Pele! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! In for the pieces! That's going to go a long way. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. That's a super give and go. Cross goes Pele! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Knocks it into space.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Opts to play it back. Now it's Pele. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Bebeto. Driving on and making good progress. And he shoots! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's through here. And the shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Big header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Quality ball. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Guardiola. Pele. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bebeto. He is through here. Tries a shot. Relentless. Just relentless. And they're at it again in double quick time. You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
So that was the first half.
We believe the boys can turn it around. Of course they will. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Can he finish? They've done it! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he? Well, that'll certainly improve their move. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
And this is Bebeto. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Hazard, Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Bebeto! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Batistuta looking understandably energised after his goal. That's been slipped through. That is good alertness. Koundé gets good distance on it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Haaland. Bebeto. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's managed to get rid. Guardiola. Rodri, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's well spotted. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madrid needed that. And a chance! No mistake! And they are pulling clear here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs.
And that has kept the keeper on his toes. Madrid have their third corner. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And this is Pele, it's Pele! And that is the last effort of the game. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one out. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
As you can see, we've already started here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. That's going to go a long way. Nicely weighted ball. Looking to play him in. Tries to get it clear.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Eze. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This lad, Odegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age.
Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tries to play it through. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That has been cut short.
Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Strong running down that left flank. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ødegaard. Caceres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found a way through. Chance for a shot! And he's found the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Yeah, I think if that can be...
Goes for the shot!
Has been indicated.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Son Heung-min. Pele, Marquinhos. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Substitution.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are already promptly back underway. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries to pass it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. Back into the middle, knocks it into space. Oh, that, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going full tilt down the left. Quick look, then, oh, what a climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely spread. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long.
Vinicius Junior! Now, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Son Heung-min absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Eze. Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gets a good foot in there.
And it's Eze. A heavy challenge. It's run loose here. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now that's well seen too. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He shifted it to the flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shot a goal! Oh, that's a waste. Caceres. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There will be a throw-in. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles.
And he shoots! Yes, it's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Chance! And he's found the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
There's the shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid take the lead. Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Son Heung-min. Couldn't squeeze it through. Caceres tries to pass it through. Oh, that's neat. That looks a good cross. Cleared away. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed.
Can he finish? Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. And it's Eze.
Added time.
Batistuta. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what has happened here? Not the most accurate pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
That's the first half.
Oh, well, the pickings
Let's hope for
certainly
more of
have
the
been
same.
rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo,
Substitutions taking
press
place.
more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good ball. He's had a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Bayer claims it without any fuss. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Batistuta. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Batistuta.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Saka is there to clear. Yamal. And that's a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. Marquinhos with the clearance. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Play! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! He's scored! And they are right back within touch!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So is this the start of a comeback? Pinches it off him. And it's been taken short.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without complication. No way through. And that's it. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniable.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Some young men. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching the fences. A player with a superb work ethic.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Breda clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is Snoot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rodri. Batistuta. Chance for a shot! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 27 minutes,
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Danger averted for now. Pele. Son Heung-min. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Villa. Triol cuts out the pass. Guardiola. Rijkaard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. They're urging him to shoot. Caceres has it in a wide... Up he goes! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He could be in here. Oh, that's wonderful
There will be 1
alertness.
minute added time.
Rodri played into space. Zé Roberto cuts it out. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
NAC Breda get the second half started. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been cut short.
Montreal. Here's Caceres. Pelé. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Tries a shot! Rijkaard gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Can he finish? It's in! Into the lead once more. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Conte. Zé Roberto. And it's Conte. Nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Breda really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Batistuta with a definite foul there. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Looking to play him in. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble.
And that is expertly dealt with.
It's a throw-in. And that will be it. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and Zé Roberto is a man of many, many talents.
He is indeed, Peter, amongst the very best utility players to come out of Brazil for me, and in my view, a perfect fit for teams that like to play a fluid system based on whether or not they have possession.
So expand on that.
Well, it means he can play like a full-back in a back four, move up into mid...
Oh, shooting chance! Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's Pele! There it is! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Son Heung-min. Conte. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. Son Heung-min, looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, well played, well played. Caceres. Guardiola. Now Son Heung-min. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cleared without complication. And it's Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. Shoots! Well taken goal. Breda back on level terms. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response
There will be 1 minute
absolutely
at a time.
clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built...
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Batistuta. Coming on to replace
There's the whistle
him
then
is
to start the second
number
half.
18, Fernando Torres.
Madrid
Substitution
do
in
appear to have
progress.
made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. That'll be a throw. Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out.
And he's heaved it away. Guardiola. Son Heung-min. Tele. Can he get it through? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. NAC Breda are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack. And
Son Heung-min! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He has found the way through. Played it. Oh, what a climb! Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Bit too much weight on the pass. Diogo Costa clears. Madrid have reclaimed it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Guardiola. The final seconds now. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to play it through. That's a good ball. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned...
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We have already started here. Son Heung-min. He's being urged. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Played in. Out of play for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking to play him in, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, super ball! Roll! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. There's the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, important interception. Caceres. Araujo gets a foot in here. Guardiola. Tele. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Guardiola. Rodri. And Jamal. And that's a throw-in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Puyol. Eze. And this is Batistuta. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. That's a decent clearance. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And he's being shifted off it. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, that's a cracking...
Oh, shooting chance! And that'll be the last act of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Nice sequence of passes this. Might be danger here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
And now they can clear their lines. Yamal.
He's got away, and he whips it in. Araujo with the clearance.
Raul. Oh, played through for the wide man. Marquinhos
Getting this one clear. Great chance! Yes!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Swings it across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to pass it through. An uncompromising challenge. And he's quick to get it clear again. Son Heung-min driving forward. Lovely bit of skill. Played in by Son Heung. Up he goes! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me it looks like they've just about done it.
Now is this the final assault? Jose? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's the throw. It's a pretty loose pass. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality.